MEOW IT is nothing more than a paid shill. He's a disinfo agent. He's misrepresenting everything I stand for. If you will disagree with him on anything, he will turn his back on you. He is not here for open discourse. He is on this channel to promote his own agenda. He's literally left thousands of comments on my channel. I'm not even exaggerating. Literally 1,000 comments on my channel. And you need to settle down. You need to settle down, take a breather. And I know this video is going to piss you off, because that's how you are. You are arrogant. Anything that destroys your ego, you will just explode at them. You need to take a chill pill. You're operating on YouTube with multiple usernames. You have multiple accounts. You are a disinfo agent. You can't just operate on YouTube under multiple names and spam people's account. That just goes to show you have a hidden agenda. Who's paying you? So my channel is doing well. I'm building a name for myself in the YouTube community. And then here you come along, ruining me. You're ruining my good name by being an asshole to everyone. And you guys thought I was an asshole. At least I allow others to speak their opinion. At least I don't explode when people disagree with me. MEOW IT. If you seriously think I am a puppet for the New World Order, why is it that you agree with me on 99% of everything? If I'm such a puppet. This guy has literally said that I'm a puppet for the New World Order. How? How? Nobody's paying me to do this. I do this because this is what I want to do. I make movie reviews. I make rants because I actually enjoy doing it. I don't do this because I'm getting a paycheck. I've made one dime. No, actually I take that back. I had one donation, a $20 donation, but that's it. That's the only amount I've made. And I've been on YouTube since 2014, or at least had this channel since 2014. So stop calling me a shill, basically. You're the shill. Why are you operating YouTube with multiple usernames? And you can't even deny this. You sound exactly like Learn of the Jesuit Order. Exactly. You can't even say this is a coincidence. Some things you can't even say are a coincidence. Your voice is identical. Identical. 100% identical to Learn of the Jesuit Order. Honestly. I mean, who knows? If I really wanted to go all conspiracy theorist on you, how do I know the New World Order hasn't made like this cloning facility full of shills and just cloned a bunch of MEOW ITs out there that sound exactly like you and just spamming the internet in some underground base? That was a joke, by the way. That was a joke. It's just a theory. But who knows? Who knows? This guy, he sounds exactly like Learn of the Jesuit Order. So that's just food for thought. If you want to come at me saying I'm a shill, prove it. Prove that I am a shill. Prove that I am on the YouTube site just promoting my agenda on the New World Order. I'm not. Everything I'm talking about is against them. I'm against 9/11. I'm against gun control. I'm against NSA spying. I'm against NASA. I'm against all these things, but for some reason you're saying I'm a shill just because I don't yell over people, because I'm not an asshole to people with dissenting opinions. Now I'm the shill because I even condone freedom of speech. You expect me to just block people and just spaz out on people just because they have differentiating opinions. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. You're not gonna wake anybody up if you're just constantly yelling over people. If you're just constantly putting your ego over people. You can't do that. When you have civilized discussions, then you have to put your ego to the side, or else nobody will learn anything. And the person that's listening to you, they have to put their ego to the side. If you're just constantly only arguing just to prove that you're a winner at debating, then you won't learn anything. You absolutely will not. If I was just at this mindset that I was always right all the time, I wouldn't have gained any knowledge throughout the entirety of my life. So just how you were when you were a sheep and you were resenting the flat earth movement or rejecting the moon landing hoax or the 9/11 hoax and saying, oh, that was real, that was an inside job, you were being close-minded back then. So it seems like MEOW IT, if he's not a shill, he's at the very least an egotistical person. He's putting his opinions over others. He just wants to be right, basically. Just how the sheep want to be right about the world being round. You just have to ignore people like MEOW IT, because they're not, no matter how much you argue with them, no matter how much you say, they're just always going to find some excuse to be right. Now, when I ignored your comments, because you literally wrote hundreds of comments per video, I ignored it to see how you'd react. And usually when you ignore people, they show you their true colors. He started getting mad because when I started ignoring him, his ego was hurt. So now he's calling me a shill just because I didn't respond to his comments. He's calling me a shill. Who's the real shill? The guy who has multiple accounts under multiple different names, spamming videos with comments. Don't you have a job? What do you do for a living? Who's paying you to do this? Why'd you hijack my stream? That stream, it could have revolved around meaningful conversation. It could have revolved around actually exchanging information. But instead, you wanted to turn it into I'm right and you're wrong fest, which is basically all that stream was at that point, or the duration you joined. Leave my channel. You're not wanted here. You're a shill.
People's channels, that are putting up on YouTube, like they're just getting bashed. Like, what the hell is this? And like, they have literally photos in front of you, and you're not going to question none of it. So that made me question the hieroglyphics, all of these other ancient, Babylonian time religions and people. And it's just, the rabbit hole, like you say, it just keeps getting deeper. But I mean, who's going to actually, take the time out in their life? Because there's always, the ego they got to feed. It's like, well, what is this going to do? Pay my bills? No, it's not, obviously.
And you have to do this. You have to download this video and you have to put this on a DVD. And if you do not do this, then I don't know what the hell we're even fighting for. This is a real war.